And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Wilson to throw. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
65, 65. Ready.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown, 71 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. On the counter, here's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe, and they're going to speed things up here. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
They go play action now. Wilson, flush to his right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Inaudible here to get a new look.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Got a man. It's Judy complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Wilson wants a different look.
They go play action here on 1st down. Touchdown Broncos. Jerry Jeudy from 21 yards away.
And the Broncos have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 25.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Pierce will try to pick it up.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Play action. Stroud now.
He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there. Houston, 46 yards.
1st down, Texans.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Stroud.
Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins.
From 17 yards out.
And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Look at the big fella go. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown. Greg Dulcich, 83 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 76 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Stroud off the play fake. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
A fresh 7 downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's 2nd down. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Toss play. Here's Pierce.
A solid stiff arm. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Missed tackles may doom this team.
I just had a bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
Here's 1st and goal. Here's Pierce. Will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Here's Wilson. And that's caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by...
There he goes, left side. Room to maneuver at the 35, and all the way down to the 5. Now 1st and goal. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
At the 7-yard line. Go, 4 down, 4 down. Be alert, be alert. Let's go.
Wilson to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans have just about sewn up this football game.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious, I feel my wrath. Did you ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions? You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm laid down. You pray for distance with guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being great, that's ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What are you thinking? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated. They don't want to see it, don't want to believe it, but no one won't stop to the most uneven. I'm close to achieving my goals. I'm needing to show them everything that I believe in. I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Hold up. Beautiful tragedies happen, one for the eating, and no umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested, I wanna form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you more my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a movement? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great as ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, I ain't stressed. You gonna stop me? Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna stop me from the pain I know. You have no other choice but to watch me reap the flames I grow. You probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though. But I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. We ain't even. They ain't submit when you daydreaming. Came needing to eat, I ain't eating in 8 weeks. And my mouth's watering like I stay teeth. And you can't reason with the animal that's loose and my brain's tweaking. You don't really know me. If you think you do get amnesia, got a problem, I'm subtracting you like a mad teacher. I'm that lethal like a threat to a mass preacher. I send you up to Christ if you crossing your act evil. Preparation means opportunity, maybe. Being great is ambiguity, baby. Too much at stake for your foolery, ain't it crazy? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, you won't faze me. You ain't really hard like you imagine and bragging about being toxic, but you ain't really that hazardous. Rap God, if you don't believe in me, then it's blasphemous. Everything that you are is an acronym to my adjectives. But I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They go play action with Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Now Lawrence to throw.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
So precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Jacksonville.
Zay Jones.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up first and 10
at their own 27. Geno now to throw.
He completes this to Walker.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Throwing now is Geno. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the cards, and it'll be third down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with...
Here we go on fourth. Smith.
Pass complete. He's got Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll get maybe a couple, if not, up to the 46.
Now Smith.
They're complete to Smith and Jigba. He's got room at the 30.
And he gets this one down to the 24. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now Geno to the right side and complete to Metcalf. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's Smith now on second down. Buying time to his left. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. Seahawks. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Now a toss coming right side. It's Walker. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. Now he's loose at the 40. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Walker now on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down. And Ingram holds it in. And he will have the Jaguars first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. They go play action now. Lawrence looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. After the run, Smith going to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He completes it to Ridley. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And they'll run with Etienne. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Etienne. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's the fullback there to make the grab. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 2. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Lawrence steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run with ETN. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Hey, here we go, baby. Here we go.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks first down as he'll get this up to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Short throw to Disley. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Throwing again is Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Gino now to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Second and 10, Smith again. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Tyler Lockett. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them, but boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. On second down, it's Walker. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Smith on third down. Dancing to his left. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is down to 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On red. Hey, kill!
And motion left goes a tight end.
ETN up the middle. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch in.
Hey, run! Hey, I'm gun.
On play action, Lawrence.
Being chased out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Back to the ground with ETN.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Well, a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Gino on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll run the toss to Walker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. If they get nothing else here on third down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. And now Smith going to change the play. Throwing now is Gino. Pass complete. He's got Smith and Jigba. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 5. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's first and 10. On first down, right back to ETN. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here comes second down at 5. ETN once more.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
He's got it at the 15.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he's across for the touchdown. It's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, here we go. Hey, 3 on left. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Here's Smith.
Complete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Smith's going to throw it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,